Brothers and sisters of the sim racing community, welcome to Sim Racing Life. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the worst experience I've ever had with Fanatec, and as I've been a customer since 1970, i.e. 49 years, as you can see from my account order page, I think that entitles me to have my say. Funny, because it only feels like 10 years. But before we get into this, I would just like to apologise for being away from the channel for almost 2 months. This was kind of unavoidable as I've had my final operation to rebuild my mouth and jaw, and as I was under strict instructions from my surgeon to try to talk as little as possible during the final healing process, which left me unable to make any videos during this time. But anyway, that's now all in the past, so let's move on and get back to the worst experience with Fanatec. So, it started on the 29th of May 2019 when I ordered the Formula 1 version 2 limited edition wheel rim. In just under 2 weeks I got a confirmation email from Fanatec to inform me that my wheel rim was back in stock and it would be delivered by UPS. I also got a confirmation email from UPS, as you can see here, to be delivered on the 13th of June 2019. Well, the 13th arrived, and I waited patiently for the doorbell to ring. And I waited, and waited, and I waited some more. But my doorbell never rang, nor was there a knock on my door either. Then, at 10 PM on the 13th of June, I got another email from UPS to say that my order was now rescheduled for the 14th of June. Well, I wasn't exactly happy that I had wasted an entire day, but then I thought maybe something had happened to the van. Maybe it had broken down. Oh well, I thought, it's only the next day. So I went to bed feeling excited about my delivery coming the next day. So I awoke early on the 14th, made myself a coffee, and checked my email to see what time it was being delivered. And as you can see here, at 11:02 AM, it wasn't really telling me much. Then at 11:03, exactly 1 minute later, I received this from UPS to tell me that my parcel was in fact delivered to me on the 13th of June. Well, like any normal person, I rushed to the door to see if somehow my parcel had been left outside, but alas, it wasn't there. It also struck me as odd, as my email from UPS strictly said a signature is required to release the parcel. So I rushed back indoors and phoned UPS. It took a little while to get through to the right department, but when I explained the situation to the female UPS rep, she was very dismissive towards me and told me that I had my parcel and that A, it was signed for, and B, it was delivered to my address on the 13th. She then told me if I had a problem to contact the original seller, then hung up on me. It was now quite late in the day on a Friday, and I knew the staff at Fanatec would be finishing work for the weekend. Regardless, I sent them an email and explained what happened. After the weekend though, they replied back to me asking me a few questions and said they would contact UPS. Not wishing to just sit and wait, I phoned UPS again and asked them for a pod, which is a proof of delivery, which sure enough, when I received it contained no signature, yet the lady I spoke to at UPS told me I had signed for it. I then forwarded my findings to Fanatec, who had also received the same document from UPS. They then informed me that UPS have a policy where the item must be missing for 8 working days before they will begin an internal investigation. Well, as you guessed, there were several emails back and forth from myself, Fanatec and UPS. Sorry, UPS stopped talking to me via email, and even threatened to mute me from their Facebook group page if I didn't stop asking them to address my missing expensive hardware. Well, I can tell you this whole period made me feel very anxious, and it was basically my word against theirs. Then, completely out the blue, on the 15th of July, a month later, UPS sent me an email to ask, "Can you believe this? Have I received my wheel yet?" Surely this was a joke, right? As it was now a month ago, they had allegedly begun their investigation. I find it hard to comprehend how it takes the investigation team a month to ask you something you already told them almost 2 months ago. I then wrote another email to Fanatec telling them that I had received an email and phone call from UPS and told them that UPS rep informed me that they would be contacting Fanatec before the end of the day with the result. I waited another day, then emailed Fanatec once more to ask if they had heard from UPS. Well, here is the response I got. And well, I've got to say a massive thank you to Blanca Faulkner at Fanatec Customer Services for being so understanding and helpful throughout the whole period. And finally replacing my limited edition wheel rim, which I might add had sold out of halfway through the UPS investigation. What an amazing final result. One thing I might add is that I had also ordered the new DD1 wheelbase from Fanatec just days before ordering the wheel rim. I got a confirmation email and even paid the extra to have it signed for. And well, you guessed it. I even asked the delivery driver if he wanted my signature, to which he replied, "No thank you, no need," got back in his van and left. So, as you can probably tell, this horrible experience was made only bearable by Fanatec, who pulled out all the stops to ensure I was indeed a happy customer as soon as they possibly could. I must say though, in the 49 years of being a loyal Fanatec customer, this was by far the worst experience I've ever had. And it was made bad by UPS and only made good by Fanatec. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, why not press the like button and even consider subscribing to the channel. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate, pop them in the box below and I'll do my best to answer them. But until the next time, thanks for watching and bye bye.